I'm also very pleased to be able to talk to Stephen Weller. How are you?
Hi there, fine, thanks.
Now, you're in Martin Guerre, not Martin Guerre, as a lot of people keep saying.
Not quite, no, yeah, that's right.
Now, to sum up your plot, basically, as Adrian Allen from our station would say, you're kind of married to a slapper who's trying to get in your pants and you're not having any of it, and it all kind of bother goes off after then, doesn't it?
Something like that, yeah, that sort of about sums it up, yeah. There's a lot more to it, though.
Tell us actually what happens for those who haven't seen it.
Well, Martin's forced into a marriage he's not ready for with the slapper, as you put it, and runs away to war to escape from the village who's pressuring him, and meets a friend, Arnaud du Tilh, and they become buddies, and then Martin gets killed, or we think he gets killed, and Arnaud goes back to the village to meet this wife, and they fall in love, and Martin wants to come back and reclaim his life, and it all pans out from there.
It's an absolutely spectacular show, particularly at the end when the stage catches fire. It's amazing, that, isn't it?
That's right, it's a good effect, that, yeah. It keeps people on their toes, I think.
I think you've probably got the best role in the show as Martin Guerre, because you can go home and do your ironing in between, because you come on at the beginning for about 5 minutes and then you're not on again for ages, are you?
That's right, I mean, I think I've timed it. I do about half an hour the first bit, but I've got a couple of gaps where Martin disappears from the stage, do some letters or some phone calls and things. It's quite handy.
How long have you been in the show?
We started rehearsing in Leeds in the middle of October, and we started touring the middle of February, so we've done sort of 8 months or so now.
Do you enjoy it still, or is it getting a bit tiresome?
I still enjoy it. It's a fantastic show, and it's a great role. I mean, it's a week like this is hard work. We've got 8 shows in 4 days, so it's a bit tough. But no, we're still loving it. How
long is it to go of the tour?
Got another 5 weeks. Another week in Nottingham, then 2 weeks in Plymouth and 2 weeks in Bristol, and that's it.
What's for you after that?
Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. I haven't got anything lined up yet, but we'll see what comes up.
I suppose this is a showbiz life, isn't it, really?
That's the way it goes. You just have to wait and see, and whatever turns up, you grab it as soon as it comes.
You've done so much in the past. Tell us what you have done.
Well, it was my second professional job. My first job was in Les Mis in the West End, and I was a swing. But before that, I've been involved in lots of amateur shows and done things at drama school, Blood Brothers and West Side Story and Guys and Dolls and all sorts of things.
What do you enjoy doing the most? Because you've got a great voice to sing in this. Do you enjoy the singing side of it more than the acting, or...?
I think in a show like this, it's the combination of the whole thing. But I enjoy singing lots. I like doing concerts and recording and all that sort of stuff. So that's the side I really enjoy.
Do you fancy doing any TV?
Yeah, I'll do anything within reason,
as long as it pays.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now the show, as I say, is real popular. It's on for 2 weeks here in Nottingham. For those people who don't know anything about it, it's been kind of revamped by Cameron Mackintosh, hasn't it?
That's right. It was in the West End for nearly 3 years originally, but the writers wanted to refocus the story back on what they'd originally wanted it. It got a bit out of hand, so it was rewritten and musically rewritten and redirected, and the set was redesigned, and everything about it is completely different. So if people saw it in the West End, they wouldn't recognise this new production. It's very different.
I would imagine it's quite a tricky show to do, because the Theatre Royal stage is not as big as some of the stages, so everything's kind of condensed, isn't it?
That's right. It was a bit of a shock last night to get on the stage and find we'd lost a few feet. But we've done quite a lot of different theatres around the country now, so we're used to sort of stretching it or bringing it back in, so it's not too bad.
My worst fear watching it this afternoon was somebody was going to fall off the stage, because it kind of slopes at the front, and they got real close, didn't they?
Oh, that's right, yes. We've got a nice steep rake on it just to keep the audience, keep them guessing.
It's brilliantly choreographed, because there's kind of two, what can I call them? Kind of boards that go up that turn into beds and turn into desks and everything. It's very cleverly put together, isn't it?
It is. In the West End, there were lots of big set pieces and big scenery, and we've stripped all that away and reduced it to the automated wall at the back, and these sort of sliders that come on and off and form, like you say, a bed and a desk and all these sorts of things. So it's very clever but simple.
You've got a lot of singing to do in this, you've got a lot of acting to do in this, but you've got a lot of shouting to do in this as well. Do you find that your voice is running out by the end of the show?
I need the break between shows, but it's normally all right. I don't have any problems. I'm a bit husky now, but all right.
Sick of talking to people like me and bothering you in between?
No, not at all. I don't mind that at all.
Absolutely brilliant talking to you today, Stephen Weller. If you want to come to the Nottingham Theatre Royal, it's on till the 10th of July. Great show. Come and see it. Martin Guerre. It won the 1996 Olivier Award, didn't it?
That's right, with the West End production did, yes.
Nice to talk to you today. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.